Mets and Braves just played one of the greatest games I have ever watched. It was such a postseason feel. We got postseason baseball a day early. That is always so fun to see. Francisco Lindor, monster home run in the top of the ninth to put the Mets up again after getting up in the eighth, going back down in the bottom of the eighth, and then going back up in the ninth to win the game. Awesome. I said right before he hit that home run, I was like, this right here is Francisco's Lindor MVP moment. This is a chance for him to make a case. Obviously, he's probably not going to win, but that home run had to make the voting a little bit closer, I would think. Unreal stuff from Lindor, unreal stuff from the Mets, and this showed me the Mets can beat anybody on the planet. I honestly believe that, and I think they believe they could beat anybody on the planet. If we look at this format, the way the postseason runs right now, one, teams with buys don't get there. They don't get all the way. And two, a team, at least one team, whether it's on NL or AL, gets to the postseason, gets to the World Series that shouldn't, and they end up losing, right? That's what's been happening in this format. In fact, I think the 6th seed has made it to the World Series in back-to-back years in the NL. And now we have a Mets team that's red hot, believes they can beat anybody in the world, has one of the best hitters in the world right now in Francisco Lindor at the top of this lineup. This team is scary, and I am scared if I'm the Brewers. This team can go in there and most definitely beat you. It's going to be whether or not the pitching can hold up, which it might. We said the same thing about the Diamondbacks and about the bullpen, and also the bullpen was lights out in the postseason. Could the Mets have a similar run? I think the answer is yes. This team is scary. This team can go on a run. I don't think they'll win it. I ran the data. I ran all the data. I got 10. There's 10 metrics where you have to meet these metrics, all of these, to be a World Series. The last 20 World Series champions have all hit these 10 metrics. They're not hard metrics. It's like top 20 in ERA, right? That's not out of that world crazy. Like, if you're a postseason team, you should be getting that. The Mets have 8 out of 10. That is not... There's teams in this postseason that have worse than that. In fact, there's only one team in the AL. There's 2 teams in the AL that have 8 or more. The NL, every team has 8 or more. That just shows the NL is deeper, and that's what shows that I don't think the top teams can be able to show out all the way through in the postseason as easily as a team in the AL will. Like the Yankees or Astros, those are 2 teams that have at least 8 in the AL. The Astros have all 10. The Phillies have all 10. Dodgers, Brewers, Braves, Padres all have 9, and then the Mets sit there at 8. The Mets, I think it's not out of the realm of possibility, okay? That's why I think there's value on betting other teams right now to win the NL, like the Padres, like the Brewers, like the Mets, maybe the Braves. I think there's value in all of them. I'd personally bet the Mets and the Padres. I already have Phillies and Dodgers from earlier in the season, but they could do it. They can definitely do it, and that showed fight. That showed heart. It was even more impressive when they came back from 3-0. They just hit the snot out of the ball. And when are teams going to finally learn? Don't bring your closer in the 8th inning. It doesn't work. It's a rhythm game. You can't have your closer pitch in the 9th inning his whole season and then come in the 8th. It throws him off. It never works. Didn't work with Kimbrel last year. Didn't work with Iglesias for the Braves in that game. And it didn't work for Diaz for the Mets in that game. It does not work. Stop doing it. As I film this, the Astros are currently losing 3-0, which is crazy because I was going to make a video on saying how the Astros should be the favorite, which obviously not if they lose today. But I think the Tigers get significantly worse when they don't have the guy Scooble on the mound. So still not worried for the Astros if they lose this game, but definitely shouldn't be the favorite anymore at this moment if they lose this game. Ultimately, my name is Joshua. So if you want more postseason baseball content, it's all coming. Hit the subscribe. Maybe the Mets will win today. I think the Padres killed the Braves today. I think the Braves, it's a far travel. You just played a doubleheader. Padres are rested. Padres get it done here. My name is Joshua C. Please hit subscribe. Thank you.